dears, hope you're all perfectly fine. Beware of our situation now regarding coronavirus spread throughout the whole world. So, stick to the rules and stay safe at home. I'm the English teacher of grade 2, Miss Nuran Anwar. So, now we're gonna have our vocabulary section in our revision sheet. So, let's start. Question number 1. The ugly vegetables. Let's read the columns, then search for the answers, okay? The word is on the left side and their meanings are on the right side, okay? So, let's start. Shovels, wrinkled, plain, mussels, tough, scent, knotted. Okay, let's see the other column. A tool resembling a spade with a broad blade. Second row, hard or difficult. Row number 3, human tissue that helps to move your skeleton. Number 4, having folds. Number 5, and the specific smell that's mostly pleasant. Number 6, not decorated and have no patterns. The last row, lower and raise one's head. Okay, so guys, now let's search for the answer. Number 1 is shovels. So, do you remember the shovels in the story of the ugly vegetables? Yeah, the big long tool that used to stir the ground soil, right? Yeah, okay, so shovels or, yes, a tool resembling a spade with broad blade, which we know that it helps us to stir the ground soil, right? Right, good guys. Okay, now let's see. Number 2, wrinkled. Okay, wrinkled is when you have folds in your shirt, right? Okay, so of course, on the right side, the row number 4 having folds, right? So wrinkled means having folds. Okay, number 3, plain. Plain means, guys, that it has no patterns and is not decorated at all. Okay, that's the meaning of plain. Okay, so plain is not decorated and have no pattern. Okay, so let's see number 4, mussels. Muscles, guys, is the human tissue that helps you to move your skeleton. Okay, so it's the muscle tissue that helps you to what? Yeah, to move your skeleton. Okay, how do you think you raise your hand up and get it down? With the help of your muscles, right? Yeah, it doesn't get up by itself, does it? Okay, good guys, so let's continue. Tough. What does tough means? Do you remember? Yeah, it means what? Hard or difficult. Means what? Hard or difficult. Okay, let's see number 6. Scent. Do you remember the scent of the yummy vegetables that have been cooked by the mom? Yeah. Was it a bad smell or was it a good smell? Yeah, it was a good smell. Okay, so scent means what? The specific smell that's mostly what? Pleasant. The specific smell that's mostly? Good guys, pleasant equal good. Pleasant means good smell. Okay, now let's see the last row. Nodded. Okay, now lower your head. Yes, and raise it. Oh, that's a nod. Okay, so when you lower your head and raise it again, it's a nod. Lower your head and raise your head. That's a complete nod. Good guy. Okay, so that's for the vocabulary of the ugly vegetables. Okay, let's get to the other text. Animals building homes. Okay, so number 1, shaped. So shaped means when you make something into what, guys? A specific form. Bravo. Okay, good guys. So where is it? Which row in the right side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, in the 5th row. Good guys. Okay, number 2 in the left row is branch. Okay, what are branches, guys? Yes, trees, limbs. Good guys. Trees what? Trees, limbs. Bravo. Okay, number 3, pond. What is a pond? Exactly. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's the 6th row in the right side. Good guys. A small water body. Okay. So what is a pond? A small water what? Body. A small water what? Body. Good guys. Okay. Now let's get to beaks. What are beaks, guys? Yeah, the bird's mouth. So what are beaks? The bird's mouth. What are beaks? The bird's mouth. Good guys. Okay. What is the meaning of deepest? Yeah, deepest is the most hidden or the most inside place. Okay. So the most hidden or the most inside place. Like for example, when we say the deepest part of the ocean, right? Yeah, got it? Good guys. Okay, now let's see break. Break, I told you, it comes with 2 meanings, right? The first meaning of it is what? So guys, let's talk about break. Okay, so break can come actually with 3 meanings. Okay, break can come in the meaning of crack, which is equal a snap off. Okay, so equal what? Snap off or crack. Okay, or as a noun comes with the meaning of what? Do you remember your break, guys? Yeah, of course you remember. Your break that you get down, have your breakfast and so, right? This is the break, your kind of free time, okay? So, break comes with how many meanings? 2 meanings, right? 1, to snap off, or a crack, okay? That comes as a verb, right? Okay. And if we talked about it in a form of a noun, okay, it can be equal what? Yes, perfect. Your break, of course. Okay, got it? Okay, good guys. Now let's get to hang. Hang means what? When you attach something from up high so it drops down. Like when you hang your jacket on the hanger, right? So you attach its top part on the hanger and its length falls down, right? Drops like down, right? Okay. What's the meaning of winding, guys? Winding, do you remember when I made you held the glue stick and told you wind it back and wind it up? Yeah, when I told you wind it up, when you glue something, wind it down, and recap when you are done, right? Do you remember that? Yeah. Okay. So winding means Winding equal what? So winding equal what, guys? Yeah, not straight or curvy. If we talked about it as an adjective, okay, it can be not straight and curvy, right? If we talked about it in the form of a verb, it can be twisting or turning, okay? Can be what, guys? Twisting or turning. Okay, good, guys. Okay, now let's get to the next text's vocab. Superstorm. Yeah, do you remember the thunderstorms and blizzards and so? Okay, now let's get to our vocab. 1. Flash. Okay, a flash of light, right? So the meaning of flash is what? Yes, sudden bright light. The meaning of flash is what, guys? Sudden bright light. The meaning of flash is what, guys? Sudden bright light. Perfect. Good, guys. Okay, now let's see number 2. Reach. Reach actually means stretch someone's arm in a specific direction of something. Like, for example, when you reach for your eraser, right? You stretch your arm in the direction of the eraser to get it, right? That's the meaning of reach. Okay, got it? Good guy, perfect. Okay, now let's see prevent. Prevent, do you remember the last page in the selection of the superstore? When it said that we can't prevent a storm, that meant we can't avoid it, right? Right? We can't keep it from happening, right? Right, good guys. So prevent means keep something from happening. Good guys, perfect. Okay, now let's see what's after. Damage. Damage equal a harm or a loss, right? Right? So we all know that hurricanes and blizzards and hailstones and thunderstorms, all of these make a great damage for the countries and land, right? Right? Good guys. Okay, perfect. Now let's continue. Bend. What's the meaning of bend, guys? Yes, incline the body downwards. Okay, when you have a pen and this pen fall on the ground, so what do? You bend to take it or pick it up from the ground and stand up again, right? So bend equal incline the body downwards. Good guys. Okay, now equal. Equals what, guys? Equal means what? Yeah, have the same value, right? Right. When we say that, if we counted the seconds between the sound of the thunder and the flash, the lightning, okay, and it became, for example, 5 seconds. So we say that the 5 seconds equal how many miles? Do you remember? Yeah, 1 mile. Good guys. Okay, steady heart. Okay, let's continue. The last row of our vocab in this text is pounding. Do you remember the meaning of pounding? Yes, striking heavily and repeatedly. Striking heavily and repeatedly. Okay, good guys. Good guys. You're perfect today. Okay, you're perfect every day. So, let's see question number 4. How Chapman got his stripes. It was an interesting story, wasn't it? Okay, so let's see. Okay, number 1, brag. Do you remember who was bragging in this story? Yeah, the bear, of course. Okay, let's continue. So brag means show off. Show off is to be overly excessively proud with your positive points, okay? Like I'm the biggest. I'm the best. I can do everything. Right? Can you be like that? No. Right? So brag equal show off. Brag equal show off. Good guys. Okay, number 2. Height. Who stood up to his tallest height? Yeah, the bear. When he was looking to the sun, remembers? Yeah, okay. So, height means the measurement of someone or something from head to toe, from base to top. Okay? So, what is the height, guys? The measurement of someone from head to toe. Okay? Or something from top to base or base to top. Okay? Okay. So, let's get to the word number 3. Direction. Do you know what is the meaning of direction? Yeah, 2 words, something or someone, okay? So the direction means 2 words, something or someone. So 2 words and direction equals each other. Yeah, so 2 words equal in the direction of something or someone, okay? And what is direction? 2 words, something or someone. Okay, good guys, okay? Now, we took direction and bravo! 2 words. Okay, so tease. What's the meaning of tease, guys? Tease is making fun of someone. So that one becomes angry, right? Right? Teasing is bad, guys, okay? Okay, so what is the meaning of tease? Tease means make fun of someone, okay? Now let's continue. Okay, let us remember. Who was teasing? Yeah, the brown squirrel. Okay, teasing who? The bear. Bravo. Perfect. Okay, so now let's get to tunnel. Okay, what's the meaning of tunnel, guys? Do you remember where the brown squirrel hid himself at the end of the story? Yeah, what? Yeah, a tunnel in the wall, right? Right. So what is the tunnel, guys? Yeah, narrow path inside or into something. Narrow path, what? Inside or into something. Like, for example, a tunnel, what? In the wall. Okay, now let's continue. Curled. What's the meaning of curled, guys? Do you remember the brown squirrel when he entered the tunnel and ran for his grandmother? He curled himself inside her arms, right? Do you remember? Yeah, so curled means cause to be formed into curved or spiral shape, okay? When you curl yourself inside your mom's arms, you want to hug her so tightly, right? That's the meaning of curled, okay? So cause to be formed into curved or spiral shape, okay? Good guys. Okay, let's continue. Healed. The meaning of healed. Do you remember the brown squirrel? He got hurt, right? From the bad bear. They got his paws with his claws over his back from head to the tail, right? Right? He was injured, right? Okay, so his wound took time to recover and be healthy, right? Yeah, that's the process or the meaning of healed, okay? So, what's the meaning of healed? To be healthy. Good guys, what's the meaning of healed? Becoming healthy. Perfect. What's the meaning of healed? Good guys. Okay. So now we've come to the end of our session today, but there's a small important thing that you should be reminded of, and that's there is a project that should be handed in next week. And as for that, you have 2 project choices. Okay? Okay. Number 1, write in a table every vocab that we had before with its meaning next to every word. Okay? That's number 1, okay? Number 2, write a story about animals' life, no less than 2 pages, okay? Now that's our project. Choose the easiest for you and go ahead. I want to see your creativity, guys. Okay, hope to see you soon, safe and sound. Later. Thank you for listening to my session attentively. Love you guys.